you doing? This is William Sensei again. So I hope you're doing well on a Monday. Today, a little special. It is, if you didn't know, June is Gay Pride Month. So at the Olympics, they are really trying to improve the diversity and inclusion. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what they're doing for the LGBTQ community. All right, so that's our topic today. If you didn't know what LGBT and then the Q means, it is lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, and with the Q added, queer. So these words are referring to your sexual diversity. So in recent years, there's also a new term called SOGI, which has come into use recently, referring to sexual orientation and gender identity. All right, and very interesting. For Japan, Dentsu Diversity Lab had a survey in 2018, and they said 8.9% of Japanese populations are from a sexual minority. So this is about 1 in every 11 people. So that's very high compared to the global figure, which is about between 5 and 10%. In Japan, there's probably a lot of people with sexual diversity having issues. There's still a lot of prejudice and discrimination in society, and many individuals live without coming out, and which means making one's status public, right? So in particular, you have lots of things in Japan, like people who are bullied at school and refuse to go to school, suffer from depression due to being misunderstood during their childhood when they first become aware of their gender, right? So this is said to contribute to a high rate of suicide among these individuals. And that's another figure they don't really talk about in Japan. Japan actually has a very high suicide rate, especially with like jumping in front of trains and that type of thing. So I think they try and keep those numbers or keep that from the public, but it does happen quite often. Recently, because of these diversity and inclusion issues brought up because of this, the United Nations Human Rights Council passed a resolution on LGBT rights, and a number of countries have recognized a lot of same-sex marriages, and has been increasing in the Western world. However, there are countries in the world that still punish people for having same-sex relations, right? So Japan, unfortunately, does not have the same-sex marriage rule. Only in the city ward of Shibuya in Tokyo have they allowed to have the sort of certification that you can be with another person of the same sex, but by law it's not legal yet. Very interesting. Quickly, the Rio Games had the highest number of athletes that had come out, and there were many highlights for LGBT individuals, including a gay couple kissing in the torch relay and a marriage proposal by a gay couple after the event. For Tokyo, and it's really unfortunate that, we've had the COVID-19 breakout, because they were planning, and they still have it, but they're planning a big Pride House Tokyo, which is LGBT-friendly hospitality facility that they announced a couple years back. So that place is ready to go, but unfortunately won't be having a lot of international people, so they can't really experience it. But I'm sure it'll stay. Definitely looking forward to that. And also, if you're an ally, I'm wearing my old ally badge from my prior company, so it's good to be an ally. So you can, if anyone wants to talk to you about coming out, that type of thing, very good to help people out, when they need it. And we shouldn't be discriminated against anybody, right? So color, creed, sexual, religion, we don't have any time for that in this world today, I think. So, how many more days to go before the Olympics? 39 days to go. 39 days to go. 30 days. Yes. So 39 more days to go before the Olympics. That's all for today. We wanted to say, be safe. Be careful. The COVID-19 still out there. Japan's numbers are... So we shall see next week. The 20th state of emergency should be done. But they're going to have another sort of a quasi state of emergency after it, I assume. So we'll give you more updates on that. And we will see you again tomorrow. So have a nice evening.